see what's going to come. Okay. Oh, so let's start the way we often do, which is by standing and coming into your presence. So again, it's like dialing, tuning down all the receptors that is very much out geared to the outside. Just turn the volume of those down. And as you turn those down, just turn up the little, the volume up, the volume of the inward. And coming to feel and sense. It could be a volume, it could be as well a light that you're turning on. Feel a light, that's why I'm saying that, not only a sound. And just focusing on the body and what's the body, what the shell of our body holds inside. For it contains it all, the body is the container of an incredible being that we are. So feel as you just stand the pressure of your feet connecting to the ground, to the mother. Enough, so it's not, don't push hard, don't put too much effort. It's more being aware of the presence with the mother this morning. So the force that is being created between you and the planet actually travels through the legs. Softening the knees to allow it to travel upward through the legs, the whole of it, the thigh, the front of the thigh. You might feel it on the back of the thigh. And depending on how much pressure you put or which toe is pressing into the ground, there might be a secondary pathways happening as well. And hold that power and that presence in your lower half of your body. Rise it all the way to that solar plexus. So around and slightly above the navel. So let's take the waist as a landmark, slightly above the waist. And just breathe in here, connecting yourself to the mother. Not gulping the air, just inviting the air to travel and the energy of the mother to travel. So breathe in and out through your feet, through your legs, and obviously assisted by the lungs. And as you're doing and focusing on working your lower half, allow the upper half that's being completely held by the spine and by the good presence of your legs to really relax. So allow the jaws to melt, the tongue to really soften and come to rest in the bottom of your mouth, slightly in the back of your mouth. Allow the throat not to feel any tension. So it can actually open, feel a gentle softening into the throat, that it would be easy for you to swallow. The back of your head is in connection with the shoulder via your neck. And for two parts to be connected, the link, it's important, the healthy link. So here it's the neck. So for A and C to work together, and here, so my head and my shoulder, I need to take care of the link. So relaxing the neck, softening the shoulders, softening the whole of your arm from the top of the shoulder, top of the arm, side of your arm, inner part of your arm, and bottom all the way to the 10 fingers on both sides. And when you feel this is really relaxed, then you can bring it down to your lungs, to your heart, in the front body. You can bring that ease into the rib cage, into the intercostal muscle of the rib cage, on the side body. And then link again. The side body is a link between the front and the back. So from the front to the side to the back. And come with this ease of breathing, this ease of being into your back body. Feel the shoulders softening, releasing, letting go of all tension, of all effort. And keep traveling downwards in the back body, so back towards the waist, in the side body, back to the waist, in the front body, towards the waist as well. And know that inside you are as well inviting the organs and all tissues to be present, but at ease. That there is no effort here, nothing to do but to be. And as the rest of us, most of the whole body is relaxed and at ease, notice how your spine is actually traveling upward. Because the pressing from the feet to the mother through the link that we are as human beings, the energy of the spine travel up, 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 and through the crown of our head to connect to the other field. But those two fields are us. We are all of that. Beautiful. Taking your arms, inhaling and looking upward, noticing how you wish to connect and that you are connected with what is above. And then imagine taking a channel of light and energy and bringing it down to drop it in front of you, between or in front of your feet. So coming with it, imagine you're holding it. It could be just a bowl between your hand. It can be the whole channel. It could be whatever size, whatever color you want. Just squatting, squatting, squatting. Full squat and dropping it onto the floor. Releasing the neck to the floor. Allow that ball of light to infuse in front of you. Look at it, connect with it. And then you know that it's directly connecting with the mother's energy. And you pick up that ball and then you reverse. So it's the spinal roll up, okay? And we're going to travel back through the legs, through the whole of the spine, going slowly with it. We're still holding our ball of light. And we're going to go and send it back to where it comes from. Keep your arms up nice and wide. Oh, just open the chest and know I am here. I am here. And I am a part of all that is. For I am all of it. And then gently, hands in prayer pose. And you're going to stop them in front of your heart at quite a distance. So your elbow is nicely bent and gently press the hands together. Create a center of energy here. from the hands, through the arms, through the shoulders, across. Okay, so you're like creating a perimeter, a border, and then release this. Okay, we're going to close our feet together and roll up onto the ball of the feet. And then gently, gently, and gradually drop the knees. Drop the heel by bending the knees. Inhaling up, 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 up. If you feel like the arms want to express and go up as well, let them come up. On the exhale, arms will travel down, 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 gently softening the knees. Allow the heel to drop very gradually. Last one. Inhaling up, 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 up. And you might want to have the eyes looking up, finding a beautiful balance and sense that balance is not static. It's moving all the time. And that's what balancing is really. It's a reconciliation of opposite forces that maintain us into the balance. And gently coming down, 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 down. Beautiful. Okay, take your right leg and gently just forward to the side, back, forward to the side, back, forward to the side, back. Allow the whole body to go and support the movement of your legs. So obviously it's starting into the hips, but there is more than that. There is a balance to be gained, and the arms can also do some work. We're going to reverse this movement. Behind to the side, forward. Behind to the side, forward. Behind to the side, forward. Last one. And release and come up. Noticing how is the body reacting to that movement. You know, noticing where you might feel a bit of heat. And then let's begin on the opposite side, finding first your balance and then forward to the side, back, forward to the side, back, forward to the side, back. Last one. And reversing, back to the side, forward, back to the side, forward, back to the side, forward. Last one. Brilliant. Excellent. Dropping. Feeling the legs, feeling possibly a bit of the glutes as well. Let me see, that's a bit better with the light, not sure. Okay. Opening up, nice and wide. And just taking your hips and shifting them from side to side. And as you shift on one side, see that you feel the side body opening up here. And more. And the other side. And the other side. Keep the legs nice and wide. Activate the feet if you feel like it needs to be activated. Next time you side bend towards your right side, your hand, allow it to slide on your leg and then stay there, opening up the side body on the left side. Think of your head. Let's not drop the head. The head is, the spine is in the head. So just feel as if there was a continuation. Become aware of the link of the neck between the head and the body. Then take your left arm and circling up and down. Big circle. Last one, and we're going to reverse. 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to send our arms, almost like the arms touching the ear, and allow the whole opening to take place. And feel, oh, it might be too much for you. If it's the case, just lift yourself up a little bit. Go where you can this morning. Beautiful. Inhale up. All right, let's start. First, sensing, getting informed of how you feel, and then starting on the other side. So this time it's the left arm, hands that's going to slide, okay, and come back, and slide, and come back. Last one, and hold this. Take your right arm, circling, starting in front to the top, to the side, or behind you. 1, 2, 3, that's it. And reverse. Okay, and hold the pose. And notice, oh, how is this side going? Don't lose the connection with the mother for support, for strength, for stability. And then think of you as a body of light as well. So you are working through your matter because we came to be incarnated. But by opening the body, connecting to a field through intention, let us build up that musculature. Inhale and come back. Come back to the standing. Inhale again. Keep your legs nice and wide. We're going to go to the floor, hands in prayer pose. This time around, we're not rounding up the spine. We are folding from the hips. From the hips, from the hips, from the hips. Beautiful. And come to see if it's okay for you to have your body parallel to the mat. Hands on your waist or resting on your lower back. And gently bend the knee if you need to. And I'm going to invite you to bend the knee so you don't actually leave your weight onto your heel only. Softening the knees allows to distribute your whole body weight throughout the feet. Do you feel it? And then we're going to drop the right hand to the floor. So bend the knees as much as you need. Look to the left. Stay there and then bend further, further, further down. Bend the knee, and come up. So imagine it's the way the lungs or the belly have that in and out, expansion and contraction. It's kind of the same movement we're doing here. We're squeezing, coming to the floor, and expanding back up. So find a bit of a rhythm that's really soothing for you in that movement. Beautiful. Last one. And as you are down, just change your hand. So put your left hand this time on the floor, your right hand behind you, and then keep going with the movement. So you turn your head to look on the opposite side. And you really squat down, bending the knee. And as you inhale, you come back up, straightening up the legs and down. We're halfway there. Again, find a rhythm that goes with the breath. Find like almost an organic quality really here. You are not telling your body what to do. The body moves with the end of one part of the breath and the other. Beautiful. Release, bring both hands to the floor. And then press them, straighten up the arms this time and round up the back, okay? So round up the back and drop the head to the crown to the floor. And then bend the legs. So ultimately you keep nice and wide. You rounded up your back. The crown of the head is to the floor. hands on the floor, and then you bring yourself down all the way, all the way, all the way, and back up. So same movement with both arms down. Exhaling through the mouth. Find a release or some satisfaction called pleasure actually in doing something that feels nice if it feels nice. And that's the last one. Bending as much as you can. And then take your hands to the side. Palms up, palms down. So sorry, so I started palms down, palms up, down, up, down. Keep at it, releasing those shoulder girdle there through that movement. Beautiful. Take your hands behind you and bring yourself back to a standing. So you can spinal roll or coming up from the hip. So whatever one you've done, go back down, down, down. So we fold forward. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. And then let's spinal roll up together. Taking your time. Good. Going down again in your own time, okay? Fold forward from the hips. Spine is not moving at all, okay? When you're down, bend the leg. Okay, and then now we're going to come back by moving from the hips. So straighten up the legs a bit more and then unfold from the hip. Beautiful. And release. Bringing the toes inward. And then you heel and your toes and your heel and your toes and come back to standing. Close your eyes and just sense the different part, what has shifted, what has awakened, what has moved, what needs to be moved, what doesn't want to move. There's a bit of everything in the body. Okay. So pick the part where you think you are the most activated. And for me, all of this was actually, I felt it through my feet. My feet are on fire at that stage. Okay, so I don't know where you feel it, but go and focus on that part of your body. It doesn't matter where it is, it's your own. And connect with it. And sense, what is it that you're feeling? Is it aliveness? Is it pain? What is it telling you? And connect not with the head, but with the sensation. What is behind what you are feeling in the body? Okay. And then letting it go, we're going to just tap and shift. Tap and shift all of the energy in the body. You can use your breath, like I've just done it. I don't know if you've heard. I do it automatically. I don't, so some of us would be just like, inhale, exhale with a big sound. I like to do a it doesn't matter, and just shift the body, shift the energy. And then shift the space around you from the body. Create your space and make yourself move. Brilliant. And come back and feel it alive. at the where, obviously, where and how does it translate to you. Then we're going to go back by doing a gentle pulsing. So my feet stays on the ground, but they press and release the ground. My knees allow this to happen by staying slightly flexed. So I'm not bending my knee, I'm softening the knees. So the vibration can travel. So the off and on travel through the body, giving it a bit of a pulse. Allow your arms to move if you need to. Noticing where is this traveling. Keep pulsing, pulsing. I'm lifting up my arms here so I can actually allow my vibration to travel upward a little bit more. So you may want to try it. Again, I have no effort into the arms. The arms aren't doing any movement. It's just a skeleton that's actually carrying my arms. Okay, and release this. And again, once more. Sensing the energy field within you and around you. And going into that interaction between both. And possibly noticing here, and that's my invitation, that it is what you hold inside that's going to affect what's outside and not the other way around. So by clearing up our space, by being willing to awaken and receive and be who we are, we determine our world instead of allowing the world to determine us. And that starts with working and connecting with the body. Okay, let's take a few weights. Like it. Okay, because ultimately what I'm talking about is strength, and strength has many shape and many form. But one of them will be carrying weight, to make us independent and autonomous. So taking your weights in either hands with your thumbs facing your screen and the soft part of your arm facing the screen. And you're going to bend and close and release slowly. And back up on the inhale, but you release super slowly. And keep at it. Last one. Brilliant. And then the thumbs comes to face the wall behind you, and it's actually the top of your arm facing the screen. And you're going to inhale up to the shoulder and down. So I don't know if you want to, in terms of posture, I'm not on straight legs. I slightly bend my legs so that I actually feel more the connection with the ground. And I maintain a good, healthy posture. Brilliant. Release this. The next one would be, I'll be here. You bend. So you come back with the thumb facing the screen to your shoulder. From here, you turn to the side, you push up and down. So maybe let's do a few like this first. Up and down. Up and down. And as you see, there is a pain. I feel a pain this morning. I don't know why, but it is there. So Because I'm aware of it, I'm not going to push. I'm going to mind it, okay? So I'm not going to go overboard. And release. Okay. So the invitation will be to inhale up to the shoulder, breath hold to open to the side, and then push on the exhale. And coming back down. Inhale halfway, exhale the other half. So inhale up, hold, exhale, push, and inhale down here, and exhale down. And when you get used to the movement, or if you already know the movement, you might find that your breath wants to do something else. Allow it. Couple more. So don't clench your teeth. Brilliant. And release it. Okay. I'm going to keep my right leg to the front. I'm going to step back with my left. I'm gently going to tilt forward. I'm going to press my heel of my back leg into the ground. Full connection with my front leg. So even here, before lifting a weight, I'm activated and I'm already holding myself into a pose. Then I drop a bit more and I come up, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it, and we're going to flick in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, come back to the first form, and we're going to put them together. Pick it up and flick, bring it back and drop. Pick it up, flick, bring it back and flop. Keep at it. Noticing your breath. And last one. Brilliant. Bring your weight back. Lift up the back leg, the heel of the back leg, bend the back leg, and then here push yourself forward. I'm going to repeat this on the other side. So I'm going to step back first, plant the heel of my back foot, make sure I have a good connection to the floor through my front foot. And once I hold my pose, I tilt forward. So the first one is 6 of them this way, picking it up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more. Brilliant. And then keep your weight here at the shoulder, and we're going to flick. 6, 5. So don't swing the weight, okay? You really lift it. Swinging is actually not good for your joints, and you're not engaging your muscles as much. So lift the weight. Brilliant. Release. Go back to the first one, and then let's put them together. Pick it up, flick, bring it back, and drop. Inhale. Always start with the inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's the way I like to do it. But get used to the movement and then add on the layer of the breath. Okay, last one. And we're going to drop, release, come back, and drop the weight. Okay, let's flick those fingers. I don't know if you've done it. Okay. Do you remember that we have a tendency to grab and to hold tight to things? So release the fingers and then open them nice and wide. And then move the thumbs, move the index, middle fingers, ring finger, pinky. And then try to see if you can move them in the reverse direction. So they're like finger circles. Brilliant. Rub the hands together and then apply some rubs onto the arms. I don't know if you feel it or not, but tapping gently, coming to the collarbone. And let's do channel from the collarbone to the center down toward the sternum. And then once you're down the sternum again, find your floating ribs and tapping on those floating ribs. Brilliant. And release. Okay. So that feels. You might want to do a bit more work for your arms or your shoulder. Give it to yourself. The movement doesn't have to be structured, just make the movement that feels good. One lovely one we could have done is interlace the fingers in the back and opening up the chest and moving the head is lovely. Okay. Right. So let's do, because we've done a lot of standing, but we were quite stable and static. So just let's have a little movement to loosen up the body before wrapping up the session. So I'm going to come to the front as usual. You know, I don't know where I'm going, so just bear with me and let's go together. So starting on the inhale up as if I was going into a sun salute of yoga, and I might and I might not. And dropping the hands to the floor. Okay, and dropping the head. And then stepping back with the left leg. Beautiful. And dropping that left knee. Okay, take your right hand. Okay, so at the moment I'm in that posture. I'm going to take my right hand on the inside of my left leg, of my right leg, sorry. And I'm just going to play with my hip a little bit by rolling my front foot from big toe to small toe, but across the ball of the feet. Beautiful. And if that's really easy for you and not unpleasant, if you can come and drop one forearm or two forearms and keep with that movement, feel free to do so. Now, the back leg, could you lift it off the floor? So curl the back toes and lift the knee off the floor. And that's only an option. You don't have to. And then drop the back leg down again and come back onto your hand. Okay, so we're going to have our left hand by the side of our right foot. And we're going to turn and look at the right side. My left knee at the moment is on the floor. Okay, and I'm going to lift up and look up to the ceiling. And my right arm is up. And then I'm going to be on the inhale. I'm going to curl the toes of my back foot and I'm going to lift up. And then I'm going to press the front foot and I'm going to straighten up that front leg. And you might not go too far, and that's okay. And then bring it all back down. When your knees, back knee is on the floor, release the turn, come back to the front. Right hand is back on the outside of the knee. Lift up into high lunge. Okay, I might move, so I want to show you. It's not much, but just so you here, you fully extended. And then I'm going to bend my back knee. You see that bend? Like in athletics, when they go for the start of the run, they're here ready to propel. Okay, so you keep this and then you come up. Ooh, and you roll yourself back up. Feeling the work. Okay, let's repeat this on the other side. So that was the left leg being extended. So this time with the right leg. Inhaling up and gently going down to the floor. Hands on the floor. Stepping back this time with your right leg. Okay, I'm going to come and take my left hand, put it on the inside the left foot, or meaning both hands are together. Brilliant. And I'm going to drop my knee all the way to the floor. Going to take my right hand, bring it closer to my left foot, and I'm going to turn to the side. And see how that feels. Any injury, any doubts, any unpleasantness, notice it, take them into consideration, and stay with them, hold them. If you can, curl the back toe and pick yourself up. And if you can, press the front foot more into the wall, into the earth, sorry, and then straighten up that front leg. Wherever it can go, it doesn't have, we're human. There is no straight, fully straight, okay? And then drop it back. First drop the knee down, back knee, and then turn and come back. Brilliant. And then from there, once more, high lunge, bend that leg, and come up. And up. And stand up again. Brilliant. And we're going to leave it at that for today. We're going to come to the floor in silence, or with your notes for your journaling, as usual, and taking notes of what's coming up, or finding your practice and your gratitude, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn off the recording, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes.